Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Do want to mention today's program brought to you in part by ChrisKidd.com and EfficientWealthManagement.com. I've been doing a series of articles over at PriceOfBusiness.com, interviewing different individuals in various industries, and one of the ones we did was on the next great tech project that people need to keep an eye on, the next great technology to keep an eye on. Glen Bolstad is with a company called Appway, APPWAY, Appway.com, and he contributed an article over there. I want to encourage you to check it out at priceofbusiness.com. Delighted to have Glen on the program today. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Kevin. It's a pleasure to be on.
Can I give us your elevator speech real quick? Tell us what Appway is all about.
Yeah, fantastic. So Appway is a Swiss-based company. We've started in 2003, and we've expanded around the globe in that time. So we now have offices in New York, Hong Kong, Singapore, and 3 different offices in Europe. And we have just over 100 employees right now and serve over 175,000 users, mostly within the financial services industry. And we are now working with 4 out of the 5 top wealth managers in the world.
Wow, fantastic. Congratulations on that. Tell us why they're attracted to your product. Tell us exactly what it does. Your service.
Yeah, so great. So, I mean, Appway, we're a technology company, and we're really ready for the digital age, for the mobile age, and for the mobile workforce that's out there now. What we did as a technology standpoint is we created a product that actually serves as a great platform to actually, without coding, be able to, from a business process standpoint, do what you need it to do. So it enables you to change. It enables you to be very agile and very frequent to change it and to keep up to date with the processes that you need to do. But what we found out early on is that, companies or clients, specifically big clients, don't typically like to buy technology from smaller organizations. So we found that we really needed to be relevant in a niche, and that niche for us was client onboarding. We decided on that because we actually, being a Swiss-based company with a lot of the private banks in the backyard there, we found out that we had a lot of technical domain expertise and business domain expertise within our company. And we have grown that to now be the leader in client onboarding solutions, serving more companies globally than any of our competitors. And again, like I said, the reason why they choose us is the marriage between technology and business.
And when you say onboarding, you mean getting them from client, to actually a client that they can serve, complying with legal issues, tax issues, making sure everything's done in a legal sort of manner.
Yeah, that's right. And what you found was this area has been very, very slow to kind of be automated. It's still a very manual process. And most of these companies are still doing it very manual. It's still very paper-driven. And then now what you're finding is, and you hit the nail on the head with this increase in regulation that's going on with, know your client or know your customer, and all of the increased due diligence around anti-money laundering. You're finding out that this manual, paper-driven process no longer can keep up with the demands, and it's actually kind of fracturing the information and the timelines that it takes for people to get onboarded, and it's not creating a good client initial impact to establish a great relationship with.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting, very interesting. And, so is there particular sizes of companies? I would assume you're pretty much across the board of types of companies that would want to use your services.
Yeah, it's exactly right. I mean, we are, I know here in the U.S. we have 3 of the top 6 banks that we are working with. So from really large institutions to mid-sized institutions, we're finding that the sweet spot, they have similar needs, and they have similar needs to automate this, to be able to make it audit-proof, and to be able to take the return on investment on it, to shrink the time it takes from weeks and months to days or potentially hours.
Very good, very good. How do you get paid? Do you get paid by a number of new clients that your clients get? How does that work?
Yeah, so our typical charge is by the number of users that our clients have. That's kind of in the in what I would say is the traditional manner. But it's interesting. What we are finding now is as there's new ways of collecting clients and there's new business models that our clients are driving, we've done a lot of different type of partnering models and pay as you grow type of models, exactly how you said as well. So we're flexible in that. We basically want to get in there and help our clients succeed, and then get paid as with that and going from there in a partnership mode.
Glen Bolstad, he's been our guest. He's with Appway, APPWAY.com. Glen, thanks so much for your time being with us today.
I really appreciate the time. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak to you. It's been my pleasure.
When we come back, much more for you. I am Kevin Price, and you're listening to The Price of Business.
Blinded by the light.